Hi guys, it's Amy here, and today I bring you my 2016 reading resolutions. We're very near the end of 2015 and I'm really looking forward to sharing my resolutions for 2016 with you. I've written them down here in a little notebook. My reading this year has been really great, so I'm hoping that it continues on in 2016 and I keep up that momentum and excitement for reading and everything to do with books. I've just had a really fantastic year. So let's get on to the resolutions. My first resolution is to read 50 books. So each year I set myself the goal of reading 50 books on Goodreads. If you want to be my friend on Goodreads or follow me or whatever, I'll leave my link down below if you want to do that. I've been doing the challenge since 2013 and each year I set myself 50 books to read. This year I have surpassed that by quite a lot. I've nearly read 100 books. I've only got 4 left to go until I reach 100, so I'm really hoping that I do that because that to me is just such a massive achievement. I've never read that much in a year before ever, so that's really quite exciting. So fingers crossed I will be reaching 100 by the end of the year. I think 50 is a great number to have and I definitely don't want to make it any higher than that. I don't want to feel pressured into reading books, and I know 50, that I mean that's just like a book a week pretty much, so I'm quite happy to just keep it at 50, and if I do surpass it then that is brilliant. My second resolution is to read 12 non-fiction books, so that's 1 non-fiction book a month. If you've been on my channel for a while you'll know that I'm not a massive reader of non-fiction. I haven't really read a vast amount of non-fiction, but I have at the latter part of this year started to read a bit more and I'm quite liking that and I'm wanting to read more, so I've decided next year I'm going to try and do 1 book a month that is non-fiction. I'm definitely just trying to find my way with non-fiction at the moment and just trying to work out what I do want to read and what interests me. I had some great experiences this year with Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig and the biography I read on J.R.R. Tolkien by Humphrey Carpenter. I really enjoyed those books. They're both very different and I just want to find more things like that that I have a really big interest in and people have written about and can share their knowledge with me on. So yes, definitely if you have any recommendations of things you think I might like, please let me know down below. Resolution number 3 is to read 12 classics in the year. This year I have really enjoyed my classics. I've really been loving them. Recently I've read all 3 Bronte sisters novels. I know there are more, but the kind of 3 main ones, The Tenant of Woodfall Hall, Wuthering Heights and Jane Eyre. I've really enjoyed all of those, so I will be doing a discussion on them at some point soon. So as with the non-fiction books, I think 1 book a month would be very achievable for reading classics. Sometimes they do take me a little bit longer, but I do have a lot of shorter ones, so I'm thinking really throughout the year I would be able to read 12. When I say classics, I'm also including modern classics as well, because I have a lot of Penguin modern classics at the moment on my shelf which I want to get round to. But let me know if you'd be interested in seeing some sort of classics TBR for the year or a non-fiction TBR for the year. So resolution number 4 is to track my reading in multiple ways really. I obviously use Goodreads, so that is my main one really. I love going on the Goodreads app and using it on my phone. It's just so fantastic. I just love logging things. I'm a real organizer for everything. But I've also recently picked up this book journal, and this is from Busy Bee. I do have a fair few book journals which I haven't kept up with before, but I'm hoping this one I'm going to actually keep up with it. I'll quickly show you inside here. You get all these little stickers and stuff that you can use inside the book, little posty sticky note things that I'm definitely going to be using. I've already got ideas of what I want to use them for. The first section of the book is book club meetings. I no longer go to a book club, so I'm thinking I'm going to reuse this section of the book for something else and just change the little notes they've got here and try and work out what I can use it for. The second part of the journal is books read, and you can log everything from the title, author, publisher. You can categorise it into non-fiction, fiction, all of these different things, and then you have comments. This is where I fall down with these journals. I put in the books that I've read, but then I don't actually write anything about them. So I'm thinking instead of using this space for writing a review, which I never usually do, I'm going to use it to maybe doodle and write little notes or words that will just remind me of how I felt about the book, rather than feeling I have to write a big paragraph about it, because I don't think I'd ever really go back to it and read what I've written. Like, I go back to my Goodreads reviews and read what I've written because I enjoy doing that, or I go onto my blog, but I don't think I'd ever physically go back to something like this. Whereas if I saw little notes and drawings and things like that that remind me of it, I think maybe I would go back to it. So I don't know. I'll keep you posted on that one and see if I actually do it. It also has a section of books that I want to read. I think maybe I would use that if I carry the book around with me and I get recommendations for people. I think maybe I would use it, but it just depends whether I carry it around with me. And the final section is books on loan, so books you've lent out to people. I don't often lend books to people. I often buy books for people if I want to give them a gift. Also at the back they have these pages for notes, which I've labelled with the months of the year. So in each month I'm going to write all the books that I've read for that month, so I can just quickly look and see which books I've read in one particular month of the year. So yes, that's how I'm hoping to track my books this year, other than Goodreads, so hopefully I will keep up with this. I'll leave a link if you want to purchase this one down below. My next resolution is a little one which I'm definitely going to finish nearer the beginning of the year, and it's to finish the Harry Potter series. I've read them before, I've just been rereading them recently. Recently finished The Goblet of Fire, so in the new year I just want to finish them all and have reread them again for the umpteenth time. Resolution number 6 is to finish the Silmarillion. I started the Silmarillion in my second year of university, and I felt like I wasn't giving enough time and energy to reading and digesting this book, so I stopped reading it because I wanted to concentrate on university, obviously. So I got that far in, not very far, and I was making notes and things on it at the time because that's how much I was enjoying it, and I was making a separate notebook of all the thoughts and feelings I had and all the stuff that I wanted to just take from this book, basically. So to be honest, I think I'm probably going to start again from the beginning, as I can't really remember what I read before because it was a few years ago now. So I'm really looking forward to immersing myself in Middle-earth and J.R.R. Tolkien's writing. I just can't wait to read it. It's just something that I've always wanted to read and something that I've always been meaning to read, and I just need to get around and do it. Resolution number 7 is to continue on with some more graphic novels that I've already begun in 2015. So if you've been following me for long, you'll know that this year was the first year that I've actually read graphic novels or comic series or anything like that. So I felt this year was definitely me testing the waters to see what kind of things I liked. I read a lot of first volumes in graphic novels. Now I just want to hone in on the ones that I really enjoyed, and I want to now purchase the second volumes or third volumes depending on where I am. Some of my favourites from the year would be Saga, Rat Queens and Deadly Class, all from Image Comics. I really enjoy their artwork style and just the way they do their books, so I'm really hoping to continue on with those. And so on to my final resolution, and it is just to continue on with my BookTube channel and try and get a video out to you every week. I have managed to get a video out to you every week for 2015. I just want to continue that in 2016. It is difficult with a full-time job and a boyfriend that lives away in the week, so I only get to see him at the weekends. Just makes it difficult when I can make videos and things like that, so I am trying my hardest for you, and I do hope you enjoy them and that you continue watching and you enjoy my content. Another little thing I have to show you is this diary that I have, and this is also from Busy Bee. I really like the style of their things. I think they're really cute, and in here I just hope to log everything that I want to do and plan my life a little bit better, and hope that I will be able to get videos out to you. And I also want to work on my blog. I don't know if any of you read my blog, but I will leave a link down below if you want to go and look at it. I hope to do some more and exciting things with my blog. I do generally just do book reviews on there. I'm hoping to actually incorporate some different things into my blog, some more photography, different discussions that maybe I won't do on my BookTube channel, make it more accessible to people who maybe don't want to watch videos and actually prefer reading a blog. So if you have any requests or recommendations or anything for my blog or my BookTube channel, stuff that you'd like to see, please do let me know, because I do really take your requests into consideration, because I want to make what you guys want to see. I've recently surpassed 7,000 subscribers, so that's just amazing. Thank you guys for subscribing and just being generally great in the comments. I love talking to you guys. Great reading year in 2015, so here's to 2016. Let's hope it's another good one. That's all for my reading resolutions. Let me know what your resolutions are down below. As always, I will leave links to Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, everything I've mentioned today down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Bye! A graphic novel, it's lots of pictures and writing and stories, and it just sounds like it's going to be a right laugh.